What up, big kids? I'm Sean Long, and I'm here with Will Friedle. Oh my God, this is an honor, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you are voicing Nightwing in Batman Unlimited. You have been in the Batman world for a long time as Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond, which I absolutely love, and you own that character. You helped create like the fact that he's in the comics and he's not Terry. I was like, what the hell, man?
It's like, they killed Terry. I can't believe it.
I can't believe that, man. But yeah, how's it feel to be Nightwing versus Terry? So you're always under Batman's wing. How's it feel to be that?
You know, I'm having a blast the whole way around. So anytime I can still be involved in the Batman world, I mean, it's what a world to be involved in. So Batman or Blue Beetle or Terry McGinnis or Nightwing, I mean, whoever I can be, I'm there. It's one of those things you never want to say no, because it's Gotham, it's Batman, it's DC. So of course you want to be involved, and yeah, I just love doing it.
Well, yeah, and well, with Bruce Timm's world, it was pretty kid-friendly but still dark. I mean, Return of the Joker, that was a really dark film.
Really dark, yeah.
But with this Batman Unlimited film, it's very kid-friendly. Yeah. And how does it feel to be in to go from the more darker Batman world to this more light Batman world?
I love it. I remember Bruce Timm actually telling me one time that there should always be a Batman for everybody.
Yes.
And so whenever the movies get very dark, usually the cartoons are lighter. So some of the animated movies have been getting darker and darker. Son of Batman, things like that were very dark. Wonderful films, but very dark. So to have a kid-friendly Batman again, where you don't have to worry about sitting your 5 or 6 year old down, tons of action but no violence, that's very important. So to be involved in that I love it. I love everything about it.
Oh yeah. One thing I have to plug this because I feel I miss the show so much. I loved you as LionO in Thundercats.
Thank you.
And I'm so sad it got canceled. And it was such a good show. I talked to Matthew about this many times, and a bunch of the guys, and what season 3 could have been. I knew what season 2, and it was. How does it feel to be part of that Thundercats legacy? Because you were amazing. I loved your LionO, man.
I absolutely loved doing that show. It was one of my favorite projects ever. It was very close to my heart. I'd also written a number of the episodes.
Yeah, you did amazing on those.
Thank you. So that was really important to me, that show. So when that show got canceled, that one hurt.
I know.
Normally, as an actor, you go and you do a show, especially an animated series, and when it doesn't work, you kind of go, oh, that stinks. But this one, really, that one struck home. I loved playing LionO. I loved working with Larry Kinney and everybody on the cast.
Yeah, Larry is such a great guy.
I mean, it was just that was very important to my childhood. Yes. Thundercats. So yeah, that one was tough.
I know, and well, at least a good thing that you're also part of all our childhood now is with Transformers Prime now to Transformers Robots in the Skies. How does it feel? Because Bumblebee in Transformers Prime up until that last episode didn't have a voice, and you're voicing him. And how does it feel? And you're like stepping up. You are the leader in the show. How does it feel to be part of the Transformer? And I was talking to Kari about this. Like you guys have such a great rapport with the voice cast, and it's a really great fun dynamic in the Transformers show. How does it feel?
Kari's great as Grimlock, isn't he? No, we're having a blast. I mean, that was again, the voiceover world is a very small world.
Yes.
So you get, you kind of work with everybody, you know everybody, you're friends with everybody. So this is, I'd worked with Kari a number of times before. I'd worked with most of the rest of the cast a number of times before. But it was the first time all of us had been together like that, and we just clicked right away. I mean, right away we all became friends, and that helps. I mean, I think it shows in the show where we're all kind of making fun of Ted McGinley and everything we can do just because we're such a close cast. So, to be able to play Bumblebee is the coolest thing in the world. I mean, to be on Prime was one thing because that ensemble cast is, I think, one of the best casts that have been assembled.
Frank Welker
and Peter Cullen and Kevin Michael Richardson and Nolan North. I mean, you could just Steve Bloom. You go on and on and on. Just everybody is phenomenal. Josh. I mean, everybody. Yeah. It was so good that I was jealous because you're sitting there going, man, that is one heck of a cast. And then when I got cast as Bumblebee, they had already finished recording.
Aww.
So I recorded by myself to go in, and they put it in later. And again, knowing all those guys, they would come up to me after going, oh, we wish you could have been there, because I so wanted to be in the room with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, just being able to play Bumblebee is pretty neat. And like you said, to be the leader of the team now. is awesome, and Optimus is coming back, and there's some craziness and maybe some power struggles that are going to ensue. So the next episodes that come out are going to be pretty cool.
I can't wait. Yeah, you're a really great leadership role in all these roles with LionO and Bumblebee. In fact, you've been voicing, whether it's Terry McGinnis or LionO or Bumblebee and Nightwing, like there's so many toys that are made of these characters. Do you own any action figures of characters you voiced over the years?
I own as many as I can. I have one particular room in my house. I'm a huge fantasy fan, so I have all my huge bookcase with all my fantasy novels, and then on every shelf there's either a Bumblebee or a LionO or a Batman Beyond, a Batman vehicle, Blue Beetle, Ron Stoppable. There's something from everything that I've done somewhere that litters the entire bookcase. So yeah, I have to say there have been times where I've been at Toys R Us and I'll have one character that I play and another character that I play, and I fight with them back and forth just as I can do both the voices. So
oh my God,
it's fun. Yeah, you got to go to Toys R Us every once in a while and just be a kid.
You are just even more cooler than I ever thought you'd be. But yeah, one thing I had to mention this too, because I love the show Girl Meets World. I've been watching it. I love it. Your episode that you came back, oh my God, I absolutely love that. You just came in back as Eric, like you literally don't look any different than that last episode. How did it feel? Like the cast is so great, and they've been doing so many great storylines. It's a continuation of Boy Meets World while being its own thing too. And yeah, how does it feel? Even though you're not like a regular on there, like to be back as Eric, a character that like I grew up with you. Like I felt like you were my big brother, and I thought, dude, I want to be as cool as Eric, man.
That's
and so,
cool.
You were the funniest character on that show. So how did it feel to be back in the whole Boy Meets World universe again?
It was like putting on your favorite pair of slippers.
Yeah.
It really was. A lot of the crew is the same. The writing staff is the same. A lot of the cast is the same, and then the new members of the cast have gelled so well, just like we did when we were kids. I think they're in their second season now, and they're better than we were at their age. Yeah, I just had an awesome time, and the second episode I did just aired on Friday. Yeah, Eric Matthews is now a senator of the United States.
I know, it's so cool.
Yeah.
I was wondering, not in your Eric voice, but I thought it would be really cool in your Terry McGinnis voice or your more LionO voice or anything. Could you do like a Feeny in that voice? That'd be so cool.
I can't do the Feeny call anymore because I passed it on to the girls.
Oh no, yeah, I did.
It's theirs.
Yeah.
Oh, you just wanted just a regular Mr. Feeny.
Yeah, that's
Mr. Feeny.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
There's Batman calling Mr. Feeny.
That is so cool because I always thought it'd be so cool hearing your more tough, like Terry McGinnis voice doing the Feeny call.
There was one episode of Boy Meets World where they wrote it in at the end. I had just started Batman Beyond, and I lean over to a girl and I say, "I'm Batman." So yeah, that was kind of neat.
Oh man, that's amazing. So I just want to ask, to wrap it up, is there anything else? I mean, we've been mentioning so many things here, and you're like a million things going on right now, but anything besides this movie that we can look forward to seeing you in?
Sure. Well, again, there's Transformers Robots in Disguise, and then there's another episode of Girl Meets World coming out in August.
Oh,
and then September 26th, I start a new show called Guardians of the Galaxy where I play Star-Lord.
Dude, it's like seriously, it just blows my. I know, it's like I look at the list. Oh my God, he's Star-Lord, man! Star-Lord, man!
Yeah, Star-Lord's gonna be it's the most natural I've ever been. My voice is just me, and it's just a ton of fun. It really is. I mean, Chris Pratt was so amazing in the movie that I was not going to go in and try to do a bad Chris Pratt impression.
Yeah.
So it's just myself. He's very funny. It's a ton of fun.
It's very inspiring too, real quick on that, because seeing you guys like in more of these comedies, and then you get to be in these big roles or playing these iconic characters. It's really cool to see you can start on these comedy shows, and then now you're in these big things. So it's really cool. So Will, thank you so much for doing this interview. It's really an honor to meet you. I gotta give you a thank you. So check out the movie. It comes out August 18th.
18th,
right?
yes. August 18th. Yes. Batman Unlimited.
Yes, make sure to buy it. So yeah, thank you. And I'm Sean Longmire. Live long and love I. I'm not hearing the question, son. Don't you want to know who he was? I know exactly who he was. He was the Batman. That's right.